Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam. Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is the Pink Elf in the Room conversation. And what we will be discussing for today. Hold on just a sec. Gotta make sure everything is up and running. Ooh, there we go. Okay, to everybody out there, what we will be discussing for today is simply about the beings around you that are playing a key role in your world in ways you couldn't imagine. I figured it was gonna do that. Hold on just a sec, you guys. There we go. Hold on just a sec, you guys. Seems Instagram wants to act up. No worries though. Okay, there we go. So for today we're gonna discuss simply about um the beings that play a key role on your planet that are around you in this world. You have different species that are on different dimensional fields that are surrounding you on a day-to-day basis that you have no clue about. When we, for example, talk about the movies that come out about aliens abducting people, or not even abduction, ooh, excuse me, not even abductions, more so taking over the planet, asteroids colliding with this planet, Planet X actually hitting planet Earth in a sense. All these things happening in the world, and we freak out about it thinking this could be the end for us. And there's a reason that that'll never be possible because this is something we do not choose. You have highly advanced beings who play a key role in the things that you do and do not choose. And when they see and observe that you do not choose for those things to happen, then what happens simply is this. Hold on just a sec. There we go. Then what happens is simply this, that these beings on the planet, what they do is they pretty much make sure to find a way to avoid it. Now you may think, well, how do they do that? Let me give you an example. When we talk about an asteroid per se coming this way to this planet, by innocence in a different dimensional plane, putting other things into existence, putting other things around the area to make that impossible to happen is how that is perfected. So an asteroid maybe several light years away is coming this way. How would you be able to change that chi- the trajectory of where this asteroid goes? You might put more asteroids as big as it or other rocks or so floating in the air around it to allow it to either stop or be collide with something else, making it impossible to come this direction. You might even put you might even find a way to put perhaps another one going a different direction, or perhaps a sun not too far from where that asteroid is, and put in the direction of that. And you might be thinking, well, then how are they able to do that? This is the metaphysical planes of what people, beings, highly advanced beings, are capable of doing by changing things by choice, because they realize that we are one with everything. They look at us just as like a wounded version. And the reason why I say a wounded version of ourselves is simply because of how primitive we act as a species. We act in a sense of harming each other, killing each other, not caring for each other. It's acting up. We act in a sense of harming each other, killing each other, not caring for each other, in a sense that is beneficial to us. We harm our own planet, which is the resource of our life, and we don't think about the fact of what we do. They do see those parts of who we are and those pieces of who we are, and what they do is they choose to change how we act. In a sense, if we choose something, if we choose to stay alive, the planet in its own essence is protected no matter what. So no matter what you feel may be coming from outer space, beyond the skies, it'll never happen, for the simple fact that you're not choosing for it to happen, so thus it will never happen. There are too many people who choose not for those things to happen, no matter what people say, no matter if people say this is the end of the world or whatnot. It's not the end of the world, but it's a shift on your planet, especially now. And it's vitally important you take care of your planet as it is. If you are not taking care of the planet, you will see it become to a sort of plane that you probably particularly aren't really caring for. Let me say that again. If you do not take care of the planet, for the people on Instagram, by the way, if you do not take care of the planet the way you need to, in a sense, you will see the things that have been talked about actually happen. Take care of your soil, take care of your food, take care of your air, take care of your water, take care of your planet, because it's a vital resource to who you are. You are protecting the only thing that is truly harming humans is humans. There's no species really on the planet that harms humans. I mean, that harms species more than humans. We harm our own and we harm other species alike. And that's what I mean by our primitive nature. But back to the point at hand. There are beings that are on this planet, and you can be a part of it if you feel the need to. If you choose to meet these beings around you. Hold on just a sec. if you if you choose to meet these beings around you to help you grow, and this first takes understanding, because you have to understand, to find beings like this or information like this, you have to be willing to understand self within who you are. Hold on just a sec. In order to get past this, you have to understand self of who you are. Grow to your extent of observation, understanding who you are in a sense, loving who you are in a sense, growing who you are in a sense, to see that part of other beings. A famous person I know, whose name is Dr. Dilbert Blair, had simply said this: if you can't get along with black, white, yellow, red, how do you expect to get along with polka dot, indigo, jet black? And that's what you need to understand. How are you going to get along with these types of beings? You need to grow within self, and you need to see that you can bypass that and grow. And by meeting these people, you might even find it through them, to understand that if you are open to it. Again, if you If you are open to the fact of growing within self, you will have a chance to understand those things. But if you are not open to it, in a sense, then it'll take a lot more time. It's all a choice. And it looks like on Instagram we're slowing down. I don't know if you guys can hear me on here, but I see it's kind of slowing down and freezing a lot for the people on there. But take time to get to know yourself better. If you choose that, then just simply say you choose that. If you desire that to be in your life, to grow you, to grow your world, so it will be. And even if you don't, one way or another, due to the systematic energy we all have, we are in a sense, we are in a sense a network. And as a network, we can control certain things that grow beyond our extent by choosing it as one. If we choose for this to end, it will end. And what do I mean by ending? The cruelty, the violence, the hate, and so on and so forth. Things that are polluting our entire environment that aren't beneficial to who we really are as a species. It's all a choice to really who you are. So choose carefully in order to see who you are. And sorry for you guys out there, it looks like because Instagram's just going haywire and freezing. Hold on just a sec, you guys. Seems Instagram was acting up. But just know for the people out there, you are the gods, the goddesses, and creators within. So to everybody out there, just realize how amazing, how beautiful, how magnificent you are. And to everybody, remember to know thyself is to know the creator within. Have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. To everybody, namaste.